You're watching The Ugly Inside? Subscribe below.
We've got a bit of a new series starting today. We're going to be reacting to your comments on social media and also seeing what the Saints players have been doing over the last week on their Twitters, their Instagrams, their Facebooks, basically seeing what they're getting up to and your reactions to it. We'll jump straight into it, and Freddie put up a tweet following the Swansea game asking for what you thought of it, and in the tweet he said, "What have we got to do to win away from home? Your thoughts, please." And the first comment, sorry, I'm looking down at my phone to read the comments, I'm not looking away from you, not being awkward, but the first comment was score more goals than the opposition, and that was from Reese. And there's always one who's going to say that, but the second comment from Jake Wilson, score more. The third comment, score more goals than the opponents. So with that in mind, I'm sure I'll pass that on to the Saints players, and The comment after that, crap scoreline after deciding not to compete in the FA Cup. Positive that Long scored again and Boufal played. So Mike's been taking the positives from the Swansea game, and he sent that in at 10:13. But then at 10:51, he might have watched the highlights back on Match of the Day. He had a bit of change of heart, and he said a team visit to Specsavers comes to mind. So Mike clearly not happy. Like Barry, who also says, get rid of Claude Puel. And Martin here has gone for a bit more of a serious statement here. Bomb every stadium, kill the home team, win by default. Southampton bombs will miss though. So obviously he's clearly not happy with the strike force of Saints. He must feel that striker needs to be brought in, which is why he should be happy with the appointment of Gabbiadini, which we'll get onto that. And what's the Wi-Fi code? Said not to sell Mane, Pella, Wanyama, Fonte and replace them with Redmond, which you can see his point. Saints have obviously sold a few key players, and tried to replace them. The replacements haven't been up to the standard which you'd like to think, keeping them around that 5th, 6th place in the league, but this season it hasn't been going that way. Maybe that's to do with the manager, so you can't just put it all onto the players, but what's the Wi-Fi code there has got a valid opinion. And the final reply was, if we lose to West Ham, I will lose it on the ugly inside. I've told you, and I'll be prepared. And that was from Hassan Tariq. Sorry if I've pronounced your name wrong there. But moving on to the players and your reaction to that. The Virgil van Dijk injury. Saints tweeted that he'll be out for 2 to 3 months. And the comments to that tweet were quite funny, actually. The top comment being, good job we bought a defender to help cover. Obviously, Saints not buying a defender. The next one being Homer Simpson vine of him just slowly backing into a bush, disappearing from the face of earth, is probably what Saints fans will want to do over the next 2 or 3 months if results don't go our way. Kev the Rev, he has said, well done Southampton Football Club. You can get a centre-half online. There's a lot of sarky comments going to Saints. And another comment from Michael Duke. For what reason did he get booted in the ankle, cleated in the ankle? He said must be an American Saints fan. And prepare for the worst 3 months of your life. Can you please let us forget he's injured? Why don't we at least go for someone on a free then? So there's a lot of people complaining about the lack of centre backs at the club at the minute, which is fair enough. But Virgil van Dijk actually tweeted saying, gutted to be injured, not able to help the boys over the next few weeks. And then he said, I can promise you I'll be working hard in the gym and I'll be back stronger than ever. And Cuckoo Martina put in a nice tweet saying, get well soon, Virgil. We all know you will come back stronger than ever. Moving on to the actual announcement of the signings, Gabbiadini said, glad to be here, delighted to join Southampton FC. I'll give it my best. Come on, Saints. And he also took to Instagram to say welcome to Southampton with a picture of him holding the shirt, which is positive signs, I suppose. And the other new signing, Hassan, the goalkeeper, he said, let's start, #training day, #Saints FC, after his first day of training. And in more positive news, Redmond won Under-21 Player of the Year for England, sponsored by Vauxhall. Just throw that in there. Nice bit of sponsorship there, Vauxhall, if you want to sponsor The Ugly Inside. But Redmond said, thank you for all the kind words and messages. Truly appreciated. Jeremy Pide, who has been injured lately, has said, motivated as ever. And he's posted a short little video there. Hesketh is buzzing to be back in training today. And he's put a little picture of there with the wind blowing his hair back, a bit like mine at the minute. It was raining on the way in. And Cedric Suarez starting the week full of energy for our 2 games. Obviously, one game against Swansea didn't go that way, but hopefully on Saturday it will. And Jake Flanagan also had his 21st birthday during the week, so happy birthday to you, Jake Flanagan. Hope you had a great day. And the last one is from Dominic Gabe, obviously a former Saints. He's left in the January transfer window. I don't know if you've seen, but he proper pulled Dele Alli's shirt and he tweeted a picture saying, "Don't worry, I got it in the end." But that's it, guys. That's all the main activity from Saints players this week. Make sure you check in next Friday to see what's been happening next week. And make sure you reply to Freddie's tweet following the performance this Saturday, so you can get mentioned on here. Make sure you subscribe, like, and see you next week.